What's up, everybody? I am Geek662 and welcome to Geek Anime. If you are into anime, movies, videos, comics, be sure to subscribe and like. We have tons of content coming. But without further ado, let's get into Dr. Stone. I am a huge fan of Dr. Stone for multiple reasons. It's just a good quality anime, and I've been keeping up with it every week. Subversion. Don't know how y'all waiting for that dub stuff. But from jump, we were presented with Sinku, a genius level high school student and scientist, and I have no complaints on this character overall. Just very good. We also have Tae Joo, who is your natural musclehead, passionate guy who also no complaints, but as he's trying to profess his love is essentially when the world ends and becomes petrified. And we get a good recap or vision of what the world would be like without humans. All the structures begin to fall, animals roam free. But throughout all this time, Tae Joo actually stays alive because he wants to confess his love for Bae. But at some point, boys gotta actually become unpetrified, and they get into it later, and I'll explain it later as the video goes. But dude is so amped once he's alive because he has remained conscious all this time because his willpower and love was so strong. Now, once he does wake up, he reacts like anybody would react. He's the only one that he knows is alive, and he makes his way down to see that this tree has been growing and actually kept Bae safe. Now, I'm not complaining. Your boy stayed alive for one mission, and that mission, paid off at the end of the day. But a note was left, and we get to see that someone else has survived, and it is none other than Senku himself. And we get to see that Senku knows the exact date, and the reason being, he counted for 3,700 years. He stayed conscious by counting. Talk about genius. I can't deal. Like I said, no complaints on the amount of genius that this man demonstrates. Either way, we're able to see that he has been alive for about 6 months prior to Tae Joo waking up, and in that amount of time, he has actually built his own laboratory, living space, hunting weapons, and basically lets him know, I knew you were alive. I've been waiting for you to get up, and they get to work. Senku pretty much lets him know that we are in the Stone Age now, but I'm waking everybody up, and science will prevail. Put some respect on my name. Now, at some point, we are able to kind of get an understanding of how these two woke up, which is this special liquid that is basically just nitric acid. They explain the science in the show, and that's one of the reasons I like it, is they do break down the science, and the science for the most part is pretty exact. They use real science, and after months of hard work, they figured out the secret sauce. And now with great success, obviously Tae Joo's like, we gotta go wake Bae up because I got something that I was trying to tell her 3,700 years ago. But they are interrupted by the king of the jungle with no options, obviously, because they're not strapped yet. They gotta hit the jets. They gotta hit the zoom. I don't blame them. But now enter the strongest primate high schooler, as they announce him as, Shio. Shio is just way overpowered. When your introduction is being a high schooler who is called upon, and you can effortlessly take on a pride of lions, you can't get much scarier than that. And this character is beyond scary if you are just a normal high schooler. Lets them lions know who the real king is now. Straight alpha male. Now, he becomes a problem later on because he knows he's the strongest, but he also is interested in culling the world and pretty much killing everyone and starting over, which Tae Joo is just not for whatsoever. But you know, good luck, bro. Sinku also has been developing his own weapons, but after realizing that this dude is just on another level, he decides we're gonna have to get the strap. So Senku sets out to develop gunpowder. And just a little disclaimer, they let you know in the show that the ingredient for gunpowder in the show is, well, the real ingredient for gunpowder. So do not try this at home, because the recipe is legit and it can result in a real bomb. So don't even think about it. Without trying to reveal too much, Senku catches a quick fate, but they explain in the show that if damage is done to a petrified area, if revived, or if you basically pour the magic juice on it, it can heal the injury that lies below. And Senku has been keeping a piece of petrified material on his neck. So this is where we're at in episode 5. Hopefully he wakes up with no sort of damage, but we'll see. If you guys have any thoughts on what could possibly happen, just, you know, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I'm really excited to see where this anime goes. I've refrained from reading just so that I can keep it pretty fresh every week. So as the weeks come on, I will be sure to update on my thoughts. And until then, this is Geek662. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Talk to you guys again soon. Peace.